today I'll be challenging myself with 200 Chinese dong, 35 US dollars, guys. I'm not sure that I can survive here in China for like 10 hours with this amount of money. Hello, good morning people. Okay, right now I am at the border. On the other side, this is China, and today I'll be taking you to China, to the only border, and we will be visiting this place for like 12 hours only. Can we survive for a day over there? Check it out. Okay, but first I need to show you around here. This is today on Monday, and the weather is the temperature is about 35 degrees Celsius. It is now the 8 a.m. in the morning, but it's very sunny and very hot. So I see a lot of tourists over here. They are busy taking photos with the border mark or something, and that will be the check-in point for Vietnamese side, and we'll be walking the bridge. Follow that one to get to the other side. That's China. Okay, let's enjoy the video with me and stay at the end of the video, guys. This morning we've been driving for about an hour from Sapa town to this area. This is located in Lao Cai city, and that is the exit. And I'll be walking inside over there. I'm gonna put away my camera. I'll see you later. This is not my very first time being in this area. Actually, I've done several videos about this one, and I've done normally I do the documentaries and all the paperwork through a local guide, local translation in here in Lao Cai city, and it's much more convenient. And yeah, you see a lot of people over there. So the process was very fast. We didn't have to queue the line because today's Monday. Yeah, normally when we go on the weekend, then we have to like queue the line for like 2 or 3 hours or something like that, or even more than that. Check it out. It is a very, very big one. Okay, so the border is actually in the middle of the bridge over here. So the bridge shows the different colors on one side and the others. I'm going to show you later. That is exactly the border. The next one will be going further to Kunming, and the biggest meal village in the world. So you guys have to subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna show you that one. Okay, so the border is here actually. We're around here in the middle. Well, I guess this is the border between... Hello. I guess that's the border between two different countries. China over here, and Vietnam is just in the back of me. So when I get to the checking point station, I got to shut down all of the videos or cameras or something like that. That's the bodyguard. Okay, I'm gonna see you there in China. Alright, finally I am here in China, guys. So just now, seriously, the checking point was very, it's an obstacle. So they checked me for like 30 minutes, and all about my identity, my pictures on their passports and things like that. Okay, so here is a vibe in China. Now I started to see a lot of tall buildings like that. So I started to see the street is written in Vietnamese and also Chinese as well. That is our local guide. So we're gonna spend 12 hours here in China, and we finish at about 6 or 7 p.m. and go back to Vietnam. Alright, this is the vibe. This is where Vietnamese do shopping, and we buy a lot of stuff here and bring back to Vietnam, because this kind of thing in Vietnam is a little bit more expensive, so people make a profit out of it. Okay, you can see over here. Alright, so it's pretty busy and bustling here. Yeah, where people buy so many things. And this, I reckon, the electric bikes for rent. So the guy is, maybe we're gonna rent some of the electric bikes to drive around. So right now we are on the electric car, motorbike, and we'll be roaming around this city. Check this out. Okay, so you know, this is very first time I sit on this electric bicycle, and it's, I don't know how to call this one. It's maybe a hybrid or something. The first destination will be the hill, which has you know, the panorama view of the town, and come and check it out. Okay, so this is Hekou station, and this one is the, I would say, it's an ancient train station, and most of tourists will go here and take photos. And to be honest, I'm not sure it's safe or not, but most of tourists, Vietnamese tourists, will go here and sit on the railway and, you know, take photos, and you know, the photo will bring us back to the 30 years ago. Okay, so this is a, you know, a very good destination, and you must come and check it out. In here everything is quite you know, to me it's a little bit cheaper than in Vietnam, but you know, it doesn't mean that I can experience their luxury service or something, but you know, I'm gonna do a pretty basic what the tourists will do in here. So right now I am in the market. This is a market nearby border. Okay, and check this out. This is absolutely looks exactly the same like in back home in Sapa. They sell vegetables, but the kind of vegetable looks a little bit different with the one that we have back home. And yeah, check it out. Alright, they sell the dry stuff over here, ginger and things. Well, you can't believe that just on the other side here it is Vietnam, and over here is China. But you feel the completely different vibes, because you know, you see people speaking different languages. I agree that we do have a lot of things in common, but you know, let's do something very different. If I were you, if you travel to Sapa for like 5-6 days, and I'm pretty sure that you get bored, because Sapa is only good to go for 2 or 3 days. Then you have like 2 or 3 spare days, then decide to go to China. And you know, depending on the nationalities, you have a different regulations on getting visas or getting a boarding pass or something like that. But if you have any question related to traveling to China, don't forget to drop in the comment box. Okay, so the destination that I mentioned previously actually is located on the top of the hill over here, but the entrance is blocked, so I don't think we have a chance to visit that one today. So we have to move on to the next one. Sorry about that. This is gonna be the next one in the next one. So right now I'm at the entrance of the supermarket here, and I reckon this is the biggest supermarket in this region, and I'm gonna check it out, get some drinks, grab something to bring back to Vietnam as a gift to give for other people. Okay, if you like my videos about China, my China videos, so don't forget to hit a like and subscribe to channel. Okay, This is a way down to supermarket. Okay, if you want to do some shopping and bring back for family and friends, this is definitely a place that you gotta check it out, because you don't have to bargain, don't have to knock up the price, because everything is very clear, transparent. So better to have a local guide in this area, because you probably get lost, because the place is not big. However, you will not know where to go and where to spend the time. So if you guys like the sweet stuff over here, it's all Chinese, it's all written in Chinese over here, and the price is also stick on that. It's reasonable, I guess. So 16 is about, let's say, 50 or 60,000 Vietnam dong. So this one is about $2.5 US for all of this. It's a durian, and you know what? This one is imported from Vietnam. Yeah, we're so happy that we decided to go on Monday, because Monday not many tourists. Normally the tour guide said normally this supermarket is full of the tourists come from Vietnam. So yeah, it's pretty good. So this is all the sausage, and check it out. Sausage is big, and the price is only 10 Chinese dong. And this 40,000 Vietnam dong is $1.5 US. Oh my god, $1.5 sausage. Okay, it's big. Over here you see a bigger one. Okay, this is very big size.
Small size.
Okay, roughly about 10. Okay, so 10 is 40,000 Vietnam dong roughly. So before getting into China, you can actually meet some money changer and do some exchange before you go. Okay, there are plenty of the money exchangers sitting nearby the office, the check-in and check-out points. So yeah, you don't have to worry about the how to pay and buy stuff. Cash is always the best. Cash is the king here. So finally we gotta pay 140 renminbi, and this is all stuff. I cannot read the Chinese, but it's written very clearly over here. After visiting the supermarket, we are now a little bit hungry, because it's now in the middle of the day. So we decided to gonna go for a restaurant nearby here and have a hotpot, which is very popular over here. Can you believe that just on the other side is Vietnam? You see the buildings, and the border is just a river right here. So we're about to have our hotpot in this restaurant, so let's go. And yeah, the tour guide gonna help to order something for us, because you know, people here don't really speak English, so it's kind of difficult for us, and they don't even speak Vietnamese. So you know, we just go with the flow, and let's see what we're gonna have. So after shopping in the supermarket, we have a lot of things. Hello. Ooh, okay. Wow. Okay, I love this room. It's not very spacious, but decoration on the wall looks good. So this is where we actually collect the sauce, and it's written in Vietnamese but not in English. This is all stuff we have. And this is a broth. I reckon that's a chicken broth. Or pork. one. Very spicy.
Không mang về nhiều đâu.
It's very spicy over there. I can see so many chilies inside. Okay, it's definitely not for me because I can't stand the spicy.
Trộn lên hả chị?
Trộn lên chứ. Đúng rồi, đi Sapa chỉ có miền Dương. Trên này xuống.
So right now I'm having a tea. This brand is very famous in here. So now it's time to walk around this area and let's see what it has to offer. Check it out. The street is very clean and you don't see yeah, I don't think in this one is a heavy traffic or something. Most of people travel very conveniently on a smaller electric bikes. Yeah, this is not the peak hours. I already see some people smoke on the street. This place is quite busy for the people who want to buy stuff from China and take to Vietnam to get the profits. You see the ladies over there with a big suitcase. And yeah, not only them, but I see plenty of that. Plenty of the people who do their buying and shopping. And I've seen several of the Westerners over here. I know that most of the Westerners, when they want to travel here for like one day, like what I'm doing right now, they have to get the paperwork done, and it's kind of difficult. Yeah, depending on the nationality, you have a different regulations on that. I have mentioned already, but I've seen some international tourists here. So next time, on the next visit to China, I definitely take you to visit some of the rural area nearby here, to the remote villages, and I have heard about that from the local guide here. So maybe that will be in my bucket list. I'm gonna take you. And you know, the first thing come to my mind is how the people treat their tourists like me here. They are very friendly, very nice, very supportive, and you know, yeah, it's very good. Very safe place. Okay, so now it's the late afternoon already, and we decided to go back to the office and go back to Vietnam and finish our video today. I really appreciate it. Thank you.